going in order of how I'm going to use them. I don't like want to be in this picture.
Sorry. I was really just trying to get the box.
That's okay. Just crop me out.
Yes, ma'am.
Not a huge deal.
I will post you.
My hair wasn't doing nothing this morning.
Oh, you look fabulous.
Okay, everyone get it? Okay. So this way I know that no matter what, I'm going to be ready to go for my atoms. So I've come in, I've given them my ID, everything is all good and dandy. Okay, so they're going to tell me that I can go ahead and set up my universal supplies and also for my cleansing and my steaming. So I'm only going to verbalize what I need to verbalize to you guys. Aside from that, I'm just going to go through the sections. Okay? So you may begin. Trash, paper towel, touch the chemicals, sanitize. Get the rest of my stuff out. I'm putting these things here. They would typically just go on the floor, but that way you guys can kind of see them. So my trash is over here, to be disinfected, soiled linens. First aid kit. Have my client come over. I'm doing it like this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to check over my section. I have everything I need for this. My first aid is out. These are out. Barbicide is out. I have all of the products that I need. Sanitize and step back. Okay? When everyone is finished, they're going to say all candidates have indicated they are ready to proceed. Then they're going to read the next section. Okay? So I'm going to cleanse the face. Step back in. Notice I'm sanitizing my wrists as well. Okay, got cleanser on my hands. Rip off the paper towel, wipe my hands off, throw that in the trash, sanitize my hands before I get my universal towel bag. I'm going to wring it out in my towel bag. close my towel bag. I recommend getting one of these, okay? It is not going to be hot, but just in cases, check it on your wrist every time. That is in a task line. When you apply the towel, you're leaving the mouth and the nose uncovered. It is much easier to do this with damp towels, but that is what this is going to look like. Can you guys see over here? Every time a towel. Now's uncovered. Now's. We're just going to add this together. Okay? So when you remove, you're literally very gently. Notice I'm not dragging the skin. You're very gently. If I've missed any spots, come back through. Okay, soiled linens. If I'm using a spray bottle, I'm covering with the eyes. Okay, otherwise I can spray it on gauze and wipe it on. It does not matter. Okay, sanitize my hands. Step out. All candidates have indicated they are ready to proceed. You may now proceed with the next section. They're going to read you about exfoliation. Okay, so you may begin. Sanitize your hands. Okay. Only apply it. Take your brush. This, trash. Okay? Sanitize my hands. Bring out my towel. Close my towel. Test my towel. Steam my client. Okay, I'm done steaming. Lift it off the face and my soiled linens. Sanitize again. You can use anything else if you want to. Use a gauze to remove it, but aloe gets slick, and so sometimes it just moves the product around the face. That's why I suggest towels. Also, towel tone, towel tone, towel tone. Testing it. I put the lid on the water. You do not have to put the lid on the water. That's just me. Okay? Any questions on that? Okay, so yes.
And that wasn't universal water, correct?
No, this is client one water. Okay? So now all indications have been indicated. We're going to move forward with the exfoliation with implement or materials including towel steaming. I just did that. We're going to do massage. JK, sorry, edit that out. Can you kids do that? Edit things?
We got you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're going to do the massaging portion, so you may begin. You must universally apply this before you begin doing the massage. Okay? Rip off my paper towel. additional slip, you can absolutely leave that water bowl open and use that, dip your fingers in it. Just make sure you keep one hand on your client at all times during the massage portion. Sanitize and step back. Questions on massage? All the same things you do in a normal, regular, everyday facial. Yeah? Okay, so now you have 5 minutes to break down the supplies you have used in the previous sections of this examination. Okay, you may begin. Step forward. Client steps off to the side. Your linens go where they need to go. All of your product bottles, except for your toner, go in your to be disinfected because this is basically your back bar. These are your Blind Med bottles. Okay, so they're going to be to be disinfected. Okay, this, I reached into this without sanitizing my hands, so this is trash because I have one in the next bag for my next client. Yeah? Okay, sanitize and step back. That is literally all you do. Okay, new judge comes in and they're going to say you set up your new supplies. Basically, we're going to start over, right? Okay, so step back in. I have 15 minutes to set up for my next section. So sanitize my hands. Spray everything down. My towel bag, my Germex, not your paper towels. Toner, first aid kit, table, where I was sitting, where my client was sitting. Okay, set that down, grab a paper towel, which barbicide wipe would really be useful. Wiping off your toner. You do not have to wipe these things down. I'm just wiping the chairs that they're going to be in. Throw it in the trash, dealt with chemicals. Pull my kit out, take my lid off, grab what I need, lid back on. Just throw that there for right now. This stuff should not be in here. I need to sanitize my hand because my client's sitting down. Okay. Stand up, step back. You have 15 minutes to do all of that. Yeah? Any questions? Okay, so the next thing they're going to have you do is hair removal. Remember, this is untimed and this is done individually. Okay, so they're going to tell me, prepare for hair removal. You will be instructed individually by the examiner when to begin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sit down and I'm going to sanitize my hands. I'm going to put my gloves on. And I'm going to sit here and wait. Okay, judge comes up to me and asks me to please demonstrate proper hair removal using simulated soft wax on one brow. Okay, so I'm already sanitized, don't have to do that.
Is that your alcohol wipe?
No, this is for antiseptic. My alcohol wipe is going to be in my first aid kit. I'm sorry, they do tweezing first, not wax. Holding taut, okay, grabbing my tweezers, okay, I'm pulling in the direction of hair growth. You have to make that apparent. Doing this, doing this, doing this, they're going to assume you broke the hair. Okay, so just 3, like that. This goes in your to be disinfected. So as I'm, This is client two's bag.
Okay.
So, as I'm cleaning this, they're gonna say, please demonstrate proper hair removal using simulated soft wax. I don't have to re-sanitize. It's literally the same client. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that brow. And then I'm going to dry that brow. If you don't dry that brow, that section is history. Wet skin does not hold wax. We know this. Dry the brow, okay? Then I'm gonna take my, woohoo! I almost got to show you guys what to do in an emergency. Okay, so I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna test it on myself. They want to see bracing from one corner of the brow all the way down the other corner of the brow. No arching, no shaping, no, just one long swoop from here to here, nice thin even layer. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Throw that away, grab a Pellin strip, stick it on there, smoothing in the direction of hair growth. If you guys are doing this, you're waxing wrong. Okay, smooth in the direction of hair growth. Hold taut underneath here, pull that off. Post-epilation to remove any of the residue. And as soon as she sees me spray that antiseptic and go to wipe it, she's probably going to move on to the next person. So I'm going to wipe that. I'm going to take off my gloves, throw those in the trash. And just because I have time to kill, go ahead and put the lid back on my wax. And then I'm going to sit there and wait for everyone else to be done. Questions on that portion? Okay. So, I'm not going to stand up and step back because it's untimed. They already know I'm done. Okay, so now they're going to say all candidates have indicated they were ready to proceed. So now we're going to go to the facial mask. Okay, you may begin. Step forward. I'm taking my mask, taking my spatula, putting it in here. Maybe I need a little bit more. That's okay. I haven't touched anything. This goes in the trash. Okay, this, not okay. They don't want to see that. Okay, nice long movements. You can double dip, but don't, that's not what they're looking for. Okay, nothing up in the nose, not over the eyes. Okay, when you're done with this brush and you're done with this bowl, throw them in the trash. Okay? Sanitize your hands. Calm your nerves just a little bit. Make sure you got everything else you still need if you need it. Okay, get into your towels. You can leave it up there if you want, but I like to keep a safe work environment, as State Board calls it, so you may as well throw it away when you're done. Sit for a second if you want to.
So are we going to wait the 10 minutes?
I wouldn't. I just wait a few minutes just to kind of get yourself back in a I'm almost done with this shit type of thing, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to wait too long because you have 10 minutes for the entire section, not just for the mask to set. Does that make sense? So then after I towel, very good. Moisturizer. That is facial mask and conclusion of facial service. Questions? Okay. Good. Okay. So, with makeup, I literally would set my client up like this. I would clip here. I would clip here. Everyone see that? Where we're clipping? Okay. And we're clipping here. I'm gonna get my implements. I'm gonna grab my mascara wand. I'm gonna start scraping out onto my palette. Okay? So I can have everything set up right here. Outside of the bag, obviously. You kind of have to have it out of the bag to do anything. Okay? So when I'm doing foundation, sorry guys, you're gonna be facing them. Okay? But when I'm doing foundation, I'm holding the top of their head. I'm blending that foundation in. Okay? If I'm done with that sponge, goes in the trash. Pick up my powder puff. Put it in my translucent powder. Put some translucent powder on them. No big deal. Okay? Throw that away. Okay? When I'm doing my makeup, I'm bracing, 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 however you want to brace. Okay? I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to do my cheeks. I'm going to do my lips because as with everything and me, I work from the top down every single time. You'll see that in every facial I do. It just helps you remember everything. Okay? Make sure that you groom the eyebrows. Okay? When you're done, you stand up, step back, make sure all your things are thrown away in the trash that they need to be thrown away in, which is everything. Sanitize your hands and step back. They're going to come up and make sure there's no lines of demarcation. Make sure that your eyeshadow is blended. Make sure you don't have like pink here and nothing here type of situation. That's all they're checking for. Okay? And then, oh no, there's a cut to the forehead. Okay, so now there's an imagining scenario where I somehow took my worthless makeup implements and jabbed them in the face with it. So basically what's going to happen at this point is they're going to come up to you individually and say, please demonstrate proper blood spill procedures. So my very first thing to do is sanitize my damn hands. Okay? I'm going to reach into my first aid kit and I'm going to take out every single thing that I need for this first aid demonstration. Except for the Band-Aid apparently. I'm going to close my first aid kit and I'm going to put it back. The biggest problem that they have said, and this is coming straight from the NIC examiner, is that somebody will sanitize their hands, get in the first aid kit, get their gloves, clean the wound, go back in the first aid kit. You've contaminated the whole thing, you just failed that whole section. And if you fail blood exposure, that's a pretty big thing to fail. Okay, so everything I need is out. My gloves are on. I'm going to get my bag all ready. Works really well if you fold it over, like so. Stays open. I'm going to take my alcohol wipe, open it, throw the package in there, clean, sorry guys, clean them. Okay, throw that in there, take my Band-Aid, package goes in there, Band-Aid stays on them. Okay, take off my gloves, put them in here, throw in the trash, sanitize my hands, and step back. They're going to move to the next person. That's blood spill. Super, super simple. Okay? That's it. So all the stuff that's out on the table, I literally, when they tell me I can leave, aside from my client, don't do that to your client. But you can literally just, like, well,
We get the idea, don't do that.
well, actually, it wouldn't matter at this point if you did that. But if you do that during the actual practical, what you do is you take a piece of paper towel, you spray it with barbicide, you wipe this down, put it back, throw your trash away, sanitize your hands. Okay? I really don't have anything else important to say, you guys can stop.